What up, peeps? MuaHaHa coming at you, and today we're playing Ghost Invasion, but most importantly, we're going to talk about how to catch the werewolf. Now, if you haven't found the werewolf yet, you gotta find him because his loot is insane. So, I'm at the normal starting point. I have opened up the Cursed Graveyard. We're going to come into the Cursed Graveyard, and we're going to go all the way over. It's kind of far away, actually. Work our way over here. I'm just ignoring everything right now just to get you guys over to that spot. Actually, I'm going to grab that Frankenstein real quick. Okay, so to get to the werewolf, you got to come all the way over here, and there's kind of like this maze. You can see him right there. There's kind of like this maze, not really a maze, I guess just like this long corridor of stuff that you got to go through to get to him. And no matter what you do, you're probably going to be at a full, like, maxed out curse. So you're going to be moving slow. You got a 70% stat reduction. But here's what I do. So, first of all, you can see right now 15,000 of each of those gems. And those are fully refined. Those are not the kind of gems that you've got to then go and put into those little refineries to make them better gems. There are 15,000 fully refined gems. So his loot is insane. He's so worth it. Here's what I do. So I start to get his attention, and then I just kind of kite him out, because at a 70% stat reduction, I'm not going to be able to take him out. He's gonna kill me before I can get him. And you can see, even though, you know, he's falling out of my my range to hit because of that reduction. He still keeps following me. And as long as you stay close enough, he'll keep following you all the way out. And basically, so I'm just kiting him, right? Like, I'm just basically luring him out into the area where I actually want to deal with him. And then you can see, as I start to get toward these little windmills, like I'm reducing my curse. But what I try to do is I actually try to take him all the way back to the no cursed area. And I'm going to show you why in just a second. Now, even if you take him out of that cursed area, he is still strong enough to where he will kill you before you can kill him. And so what I do is I'll go through and I'll grab some of these other ghosts. And then when I hit my little home station, I heal. Now, when he doesn't heal unless he falls outside of my circle. So I'm going to keep kiting him all the way back. Come on, Mr. Werewolf. And I'm so slow right now because of that curse. And you see the curse is dropping. But I take him all the way back to this area, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here and I'm going to just tank him for a little bit. I'm going to take a ton of damage. But then once my damage gets to a point where I'm like, I should probably heal up, I'm going to go around, collect some more ghosts, pop back into my little Winnebago over here, and heal up. Now there's a couple of tricky parts to this. One, if you don't have any ghosts in your inventory when you step into that zone, you won't heal. So right now, you can see my cargo is empty. If I go in, it doesn't heal. I got to have at least one ghost. The other thing is those little bots that follow you around to take some of your inventory for you, your little delivery bots. If they're nearby, they will take your inventory from you, which could also end up killing you. Your bots will kill you. And so what you want to do is, if your bots actually get all the way over here, and sometimes they do, is I'll come up here and I'll collect these, and then I'll just kite him around this way. And his speed picks up. And then as my little bots come by, I come around this corner, and they get stuck a little bit behind, which gives me enough time to do a loop and get back to here to heal. And so I just keep doing that until he is donezo. And sometimes what I'll do too is, if I've got other objectives that I need to hit, then I'll go and I'll collect some of those objectives while he's trying to ghost, or while I'm trying to take him out. You can see right there, Deliverer bot just took all of my inventory. And so now I wouldn't be able to heal. And now that they're here, I'll show you what I do when they're nearby. Now, I have a couple of times accidentally run a little bit too fast with the werewolf, and he gets outside of my ring, and he heals almost instantly. So you got to be careful to keep him in your ring, avoid the little bots, and still get back in time to heal before you die. The great thing about this strategy is you don't have to have very high stats to be able to do this. All you got to do is be paying attention to how low your health is and where your recovery or your delivery bots are, and make sure that you get that heal before you die and before your delivery bots take your stuff. So we're going to fast forward just a little bit until I kill him, and you're going to see just how many gems he drops and then what I do with those gems. And here he goes. There we go. So, oh, and I got a double. So sometimes you can get a double if you started upgrading your, using some of the ghost DNA, which sounds kind of gross, to upgrade your probability of a double drop. Then you could get a double drop. So I just got 30,000 of each of those gems. Normally, you got to go around and catch these guys, these little, I don't know what they are, demons. And then you got to bring it over here and have it refined. And that refining thing takes like 30 minutes or something like that every time. And you can see even through this refining, I'm only going to get 7.7, just under 8,000 of those gems. I just got 30,000 of them. Now, I could go through and I could upgrade this, but what I like to do with the gems is come over here to your stargate. Now, if you've unlocked your stargate, you can upgrade your stargate so that you get harder bosses to spawn. And when those harder bosses spawn, their drops are better. So I'm going to do that. And you can see I've upgraded all of those to 100,000 each. Obviously, you're not going to get that out of the refinery. You've got to go for the werewolf. Then go to your rewards. Got 10 gems there. 60,000 boost to my ray gun. That's awesome. You can actually see what my stats are. My ray gun's almost 4.5 million. That's fantastic. And then when this is full, summon your boss. So you go here and you go to summon boss. That'll line up. It's on a 28-minute cooldown because I just beat the boss. But what I'm really trying to do is get to that middle section right now so that I can get a stronger boss. Now with the leftover gems, I will come in here. Oh, cool. So we actually got these refined. You can see the refining process just takes forever, but I can upgrade it right here. Factory capacity is good because I can get more of those gems in at a time, so on and so forth. I think you get the idea. And every time you hit certain milestones of upgrading this, you get, or every time you refine gems, I should say, you have a chance of getting better stats for your guy. So anyway, that's how I'm crushing that werewolf. If you guys have not played this game yet, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. But having a blast with it. It's one of those like kind of go around and farm and then upgrade, farm, upgrade, farm, upgrade. Tons of stuff to upgrade. And you know that I'm always pretty picky about the graphics in a game, which is why I loved Skyforce Reloaded and all the Skyforce stuff. Everything that Infinite Dreams does is gorgeous. The graphics on this are pretty cool. Like, I like the little laser beams and all that stuff. And who didn't want to be a Ghostbuster when they were a kid? So hope that you guys try this game out. Let me know in the comments below if you like it and if you want to see more content on some of the things that I've done to level up pretty quickly and really get my character super OP. That's gonna wrap it up for this one. MuaHaHa out.